On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. At small forward, introducing the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. At the point.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Favored in this elimination game. Break, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focus on the moment. Value each possession. That's really all you can control.
Now, here's Washington. It's rebounded by Sabonis. DeRozan for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. Lively with it. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Dinwiddie outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Well, this is LaVine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hand.
Now, here's Washington. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's DeRozan over Washington. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Keegan Murray.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And so he hits both. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
LaVine kicks to Sabonis. Ellis outside. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now Washington. High post, Davis. Back to Washington. Davis with a screen on DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Washington finds Dinwiddie. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 4. Outside LaVine. Murray for 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Inside, here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
To the paint, here's LaVine. Thompson with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Lively. Washington against Murray. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Drilled from 11 feet out. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Boy, Spencer Dinwiddie, it's a rare opportunity in the mid-range, but he's got the kind of touch necessary to make it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Now, here's DeRozan. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Shoots over Washington, and it's DeRozan missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Washington finds Davis. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And good that time.
An excellent possession by this basketball team. Set DeMar for an easy opportunity inside.
Thompson outside. Dinwiddie a screen on Levine. Buries it from 3-point range.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Levine. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. Here's Levine. The Mavericks pull it in. On the wing, Thompson. From deep. Sabonis grabs the ball.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson outside. And it's Thompson again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
First one falls for.
Great scorers know how to knock in free throws. DeMar DeRozan, not the guy you want to foul.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Exum's checked in. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Dinwiddie against Monk. Davis with a screen on Monk. Dinwiddie for 3. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Outside DeRozan. to the middle. It's tipped. Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
On the wing, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Sabonis. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. DeRozan surveying the D. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. He hits the second from the line. Dallas leading by 11. Dinwiddie passes to Exum. Dinwiddie against Monk. Davis setting the pick for Dinwiddie. Over Monk. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Sacramento's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Monk kicks to DeRozan. It's deflected. Davis surveying the floor. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Levine with it, now defended by Exum. And they double up DeRozan. 5 to shoot. 1 for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Who's got AD?
Thompson in the corner. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Monk against Dinwiddie. Here's DeRozan. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Thompson passes to Davis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Now here's Levine. His last outing, 16 points for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Marshall dishes to Williams. Pass to Gafford. And here is Washington. Shoots over Lyles. And it's Washington missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's LaRavia. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Monk's shot's good.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now here's Exum. No scoring in this one. Outside Williams. Drives to the hoop. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Monk outside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Carter looking around. Over to the left wing. Here's Sabonis. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Mavericks lead by 11. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 11. And that one, good. Monk's got 5.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Inside. Here's Gafford. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to Wiles. 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Dallas. At one point, they led by 16. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Here is Carter following the score by Dallas. Here's Monk. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Wiles against Washington. At the top of the key, Marshall. Back to Washington. It's hauled in by Wiles. The Kings trail by 11. Back to Carter. Pass to Monk. Left side, Sabonis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
The first one falls. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition. You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. Exum deciding where to go with it. Williams against Dallas. Gafford kicks to Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
He's off on the first.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
And the second free throw, good. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 10-point game. Gafford with the steal. Marshall with it, picked up by Ellis. Took him no time at all on that one. Marshall's got his first 2 points.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And it's Laravia missing. Dallas leading by 12. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
That's good for Marshall. Zach LaVine's checked in for Lions. Martin's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits both from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Levine. Monk outside. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 14. Exum passes to Williams. Here's Exum. Still yet to score. And it's Martin missing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. So it's Sacramento. The Mavericks making the shot. Levine can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Martin. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine kicks to Ellis. Pass to Monk. Launches it. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And I love the fact that he has great confidence in that jump shot. Monk does a great job of shooting with quickness, but never rushing.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Kings making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Caleb Martin. Christie, he's checked in for Exum. And it's Hardy in for Williams. And so it's Dallas with it. At one point, they led by 16. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Mavericks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Hardy. And he makes both free throws. The Kings trail by 12. Ellis outside. Monk against Christie. Levine, and he banks in the layup. 10 points for Zach Levine.
Not just a jump shooter. Levine is very capable on the interior.
Outside, Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on DeRozan.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dante Exum comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Williams in for Hardy. And he sinks the second. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 11. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Monk outside. Back to Levine. Over Christie. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Levine.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And Williams, here we go. And that one, good. Here's Levine. He's got 12. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
A free throw dropped for DeRozan. Valanciunas is checked in for the Kings. And then for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Christie. Thompson comes in for Dante Exum. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Williams. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And the Mavericks with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Ellis against Dinwiddie. Carries it down low. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Ellis finds Levine. Here's Monk. Kicks it out to Ellis. To the inside. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Good on the bucket. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night.
So much of the NBA is about pick and roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Now, here's Washington. Dinwiddie outside. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
In tight windows, you have got to be confident and on point. Spencer Dinwiddie, really good job in the pick and roll.
Ellis outside. Back to Levine. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Sacramento, Zach LaVine, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
And so Levine nails both of them. Mavericks leading by 9. Outside, Davis. Pass to Lively. Now Thompson shoots the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Levine against Washington. Monk outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Levine against Washington. Pass to Lively. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Kings trail by 9. DeRozan with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Monk for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Monk's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Davis setting the pick for Dinwiddie. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Ellis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Kings have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Keegan Murray's subbed in for Ellis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Washington. Dinwiddie is screen on DeRozan. Back to Dinwiddie. And he dunks it down.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Outside, Levine. And here is Murray. A 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Wide open look here for Murray, and that comes off the assist by Levine. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Davis. Pass to Lively, and stolen by Murray. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine with it. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
To the middle. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis is unstoppable inside.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Dallas Mavericks.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. It all comes down to this: a closely contested game to keep their playoff hopes alive. Big fella.
So this doesn't count as playoffs yet, right? It's just a play-in.
It's very simple, Shaq. This is the play-in. They're trying to make the playoffs.
Hoping that clears things up. We'll get the hang of it eventually.
Oh.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The Kings trail by 4. Levine kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Ellis. DeRozan with it. He's covered by Washington. And it's DeRozan missing. The Mavericks shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's DeRozan. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Ellis outside. Washington against DeRozan. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Count that one. 21 points for Zach Levine.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's Davis on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist on the night. Outside DeRozan. Inside, here's Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
Here's Davis, ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Levine against Thompson. For 3, Murray. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Davis against Murray. And it's Davis missing. The Kings trail by 7. Pass to Levine. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Thompson right side. Back to Davis. That shot is off. Murray with the defensive effort. Levine dishes to DeRozan. A rebound by Washington. Dallas leading by 7. Davis down low. He's covered by Murray. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in.
1 shot.
One shot.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. Dallas leading by 5. Thompson with it. Now defended by Levine. Davis, the pass to Thompson. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. Levine against Thompson. And Levine hammering it in.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Outside, Davis. For Murray. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, a strong finish down low. The defense was there, but he was not going to be denied.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And Sabonis drops them both. Dallas leading by 3. And here is Washington. Dinwiddie outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Sacramento, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thompson against Ellis, and taken away by Ellis. Murray outside. DeRozan finds Levine. Sacramento again missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Here's Levine, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's 12 points for Sabonis.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Davis. He has 30. He can't get that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Pass to Ellis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Murray, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Murray against Davis, and taken away by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The Mavericks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Washington against DeRozan. Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
Ellis bounce pass. DeRozan against Washington. Pass to Sabonis. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. Thompson against Murray. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. Davis working in the paint.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. To the middle. Sabonis, no good. Mavericks leading by 5. Dinwiddie kicks to Gafford. Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. Now Thompson. The 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Murray with it. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Dinwiddie drives in. Over in the corner, Washington. Off target from outside. The Kings have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. DeRozan passes to Levine. For the lead. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Back to Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Kings trail by 3. Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. The drive by Monk. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you could see it in his eyes there. Monk was determined to get to the basket there. And even with the contact, stays focused enough to convert the shot.
Now, here's Gafford. He's got 6. Dallas moving it around. Gafford is screen on Carter. Williams for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Monk drops them both. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. Gafford finds Williams. With some arc, the shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. On the wing, Monk. He's defended by Exum. Carter left side. Screen. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams, pass to Christie. And now the Kings, fast break. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now Williams, for the screen on Carter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we're back. A lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. Ellis against Williams. Ellis has some nice D. The Kings leading. Monk outside. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Christie against Levine. Christie can't make it.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 4. Now here's Exum. Pass to Gafford. Here's Williams. Up top, Exum. Out defending. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
Monk outside. Shoots over Exum. Monk's shot's good. Monk's got 19 points.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
For the screen on Levine. Christie the pass to Gafford. Misses in close. Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas.
We got this.
And so Levine nails both of them. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. Pass to Marshall. They get a hand on it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Marshall's got 4 points this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now, here's Exum. Zach Levine unable to get his last shot to go. Exum with it. The shot's good. And now just a 2-point Sacramento lead.
There's very little the defense can do to stop that. Dante Exum improving at hitting tough contested shots.
Ellis gets to Valanciunas for 3. Levine. Mavericks with the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Levine. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Levine finds Valanciunas.
Look, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Pass to Edwards. Marshall deciding where to go with it. For the screen on Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Murray's checked in for Trey Lyons. And Dallas also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Up top, Exum. He's covered by Murray.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Levine. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Christie. Now, here's Thompson. Down low. Here's Exum. In the corner, Lively with it. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Ellis. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 6 points for Ellis. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here's Lively. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Davis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Keegan Murray.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Carter, he's checked in for Ellis. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That one misses for Davis. Kings have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And with the number of free throws he's had tonight, it's only a matter of time until he falls into a rhythm, as he seemed to be right there.
And he's good on the second.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Thompson, a screen on Carter. Dinwiddie for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside DeRozan. Going inside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And they double up Davis. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Davis on the follow. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
And this is just AD doing what AD does. Dominating the defense there and converting.
Carter sets the pick for Murray. There's the triple. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I'll tell you, that's just great body control, even when he's getting bodied up. Nicely done, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Levine's checked in for Monk, and it's Ellis in for Carter.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Now here's Levine. Back to DeRozan. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup. Mavericks leading by 6. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Sabonis a screen on Davis. The shot from 20 feet away. DeRozan's shot is off. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside, Levine. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Washington against DeRozan. Dinwiddie outside. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trail by 6. Outside, Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Big time calm in the face of a big time moment. Go ahead, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Ellis kicks to Levine. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got 33 points.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Poke loose. Stolen by Ellis. DeRozan against Rival. Get that bucket in no time at all. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead. Outside, Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on Ellis. Dinwiddie for 3. Oh, they get it back. The Kings have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Levine kicks to Murray. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. That's on Keegan Murray. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Ellis against Dinwiddie. Here's DeRozan. Here he goes. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Down low. Here's Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 43 points.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Davis. Thompson against Levine. Sabonis. Nice pass. Running to the rack perfectly for the layup.
As Sabonis knows, he has got to be at the center of all the clutch moments for his team. Big-time bucket there.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Fires for three. And Sabonis pulls it down. DeRozan against Washington.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Dallas moving it around.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout, Kings. Dallas finds Murray. DeRozan with it. 17-foot shot on the way. Count! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Dinwiddie attacking. And it's Davis at the elbow. Money!
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
Timeout, Kings. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
.26 seconds left in the fourth. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Dallas, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a four-point ball game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And DeRozan, here we go. Ellis left side. For three, Levine. That one, no good. And they've done it. The Dallas Mavericks get it done. And they'll celebrate tonight, but this is just the first step for them to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, but all journeys start with one step. They've got the biggest game of their season next. But tonight, they have every right in the world to feel good about themselves.
All right, Greg, that'll do it for this one. You gotta love how it's really ramped up the anticipation for the playoff journey ahead. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.